when you're the father and your son's entire career is dependent on that, they own you, Sean. That's what it is. They've bought Biden Inc., and they've been doing it both domestically, whether it was MBNA Bank, whether it was Amtrak, whatever it was, domestically when he was a senator and had influence over domestic policy, and they started doing it internationally the second Joe Biden became vice president and had authority abroad.
This is just an incredible piece of video from Donald Trump Jr. Hunter Biden, meanwhile.
And as it relates to Donald Trump, him, his sons, his daughter. I mean it, all of them, the whole family, down to the grandchildren. I hope for the rest of time that I am on this earth, that their names will live in ignominy. And by the way, here's the thing: like, oh, this is going to get clipped, and this is going to be the thing, and you go out there. But let me just tell you something. What would you expect me to say? What would you expect me to say about a man that treats my father that way, publicly? What would you expect me to say about a man that treats my mother that way, that treats my sister that way? They stole her diary and published it. Said my dad is a pedophile.
Yeah.
They were involved in that directly. What would you expect me to say about a group of people that have the capacity and the capability to do that? They may think, oh, all is fair in love and war and politics. And, well, this is how you get power. Well, you know what? F them and that. They have done the most awful things to my family and to me personally.
Oh, he is out of F's to give.
So if Kamala Harris wins, you will trust the results?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And do you think Donald Trump will say, hey, I lost?
No. No, I don't think he'd give up.
So you think even if Kamala Harris wins and it's fair, Donald Trump will say, hey, it's rigged, I won?
Probably. He's got a very big ego.
Does that bother you at all?
No.
And on the MAGA voter?
Faith in the justice system went downhill when Joe Biden took over.
Okay, so what do you have faith in anymore?
I don't have faith in the FBI. I don't have a lot of faith in the Secret Service. I don't have a lot of faith in the CIA.
So democracy, the justice system, the Secret Service, the FBI, and the CIA?
You keep saying democracy. I haven't said that once. I'm good with democracy.
No, but you said you won't trust this election if Trump doesn't win.
Correct.
Hunter Biden had this to say.
You know what I think it's about? I think it's about truly being authentic. People don't give a anymore. You know what they just want? They want somebody to do what they say that they're going to do. And have a conviction about it. And not be full of about everything. That's why they voted for Trump. Because that's what they believe. What they believed, and this is why I don't fault people. What they believed they were getting with Trump was somebody that was authentic, that was going to take on the forces that they've been told them over. But I say that there's a big difference. And people have been easily fooled between what is authentic and what is audacious. He has the audacity to say things that he knows are not true. He had the audacity to tell us maybe you could shine light inside the body to end this. He had the audacity to tell people that it's not a very big deal when COVID came along. He had the audacity to tell us that he was going to end the war in Ukraine in one day. He had the audacity to say that it was Kamala Harris and Joe Biden that were going to start a war with Iran. He had the audacity to tell us that the Biden crime family, as they literally, I will be surprised if they ever leave the White House, that there is a single copper pipe left in the walls. They had the audacity to tell people things. It's not authenticity. So to answer your question, if Kamala's herself, like truly herself, and not and not listening to pod save bros and who like have advice for everybody, and then and on the side are charging candidates for that advice while they tell us everything, is if she's herself and is not a poll tested.
He sees how they fell for the trap. Other great moments?
Here's how it will work. Once a month, our 5 city-run grocery stores will set prices for this core set of goods at 30% below typical retail prices. No exceptions, no gimmicks. The savings will last for the entire month. That means no weekly fluctuations nor sticker shock at the checkout line.
He spoke highly of New York City Mayor, DSA guy, Zoran Mamdani.
I don't care what you think about Zoran Mamdani. Competence and communication, authentic. He says what he. Forget about whether
I'll
you
give
like
you
it
the
or not.
last two, but competent?
No. Well, here, look. Here's the thing. All I know is that he has made promises about certain things, and he's addressed them, and he's done that. He's done. He has actually followed through. And the biggest thing that I can tell you that he's done, that leads me to believe that there's competence, is that in a 9-month period of time, or however long it's been since, 7-month period of time, he has balanced the budget of New York City for the first time in 2 decades? That alone seems to me to be a level of competence. And so you may disagree with him, but you know what? I'll tell you what, the way he communicates and the way that he does it, that he's not pretending to be anybody else.
And not only that, it was quite glowingly of him. A few other notes, which I also agree with.
It's all money. The one thing I would let you is that, forget about the conspiracies. Every one of the things that we complain about, everyone, both sides, all have to do with who got a seat at the table because of their moneyed interest. Who thinks that in the United States of America, this day and age, in this moment in time, in this stage of our history, and being a part of the global order, okay, that we should be the only industrialized nation in the world that does not have universal health care? Only country in the world, industrialized country in the world, that does not have access for free to basic health care. Meaning, somebody should be able to go to the emergency room or have preventative medicine, like checkups, for free, so that they know if their kid gets hit by a car, it's not going to bankrupt them, literally bankrupt them. If their kid gets sick with a fever, 104 fever, they can rush to the emergency room without thinking that they would have to give up a month's paycheck to do so. What world do we live in? Does anybody disagree with that?
Yeah.
You don't think there should be?
No, I don't. I say there's people that disagree with that.
I mean,
absolutely.
Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.